Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you all had a Happy New Year. And I want to know, what are your 2025 plans? So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the first one on Netflix. I am excited. I will be watching it. But for today's video, we're not going to talk about it. No, we're going to talk about NXT. More specifically, my personal favorite NXT episode that was actually aired today. Now, when many people think of their favorite NXT episodes, what do they usually think of? Well, there's the first NXT episode in CW, NXT Hell in Havoc 2020. NXT Japan with Samoa Joe vs Shinsuke Nakamura. NXT Spring Break in 2023. The NXT episode with Ethan Page and Jordan Grace debut. NXT debut on USA. NXT Women's Championship match between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley. And the NXT episode where Raw invaded. But my personal favorite NXT episode was NXT New Year's Evil, which happened on this day in 2021 on the USA. First of all, just look at this card, everybody. Doesn't this card look great? Before I continue on, I should point out that Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher didn't actually wrestle this night. No, they wrestled the following week. So, my bad for showing that. Yeah, I mean, this is like on paper, this card looks fine, but if you actually watch it, it's actually pretty cool. With Dexter Lumis as our host, who is now a part of the Riot 6, we'll see how the show goes. To kickstart the night, we got Karrion Kross going one-on-one with Damian Priest. And before Karrion Kross was with the final testament kissing Mrs. Ass, he was the most dominant person on NXT with the hottest wife on the planet. And he was a monster. And before Damian Priest became El Campeon, he was the Archer of Infamy who was one step closer to challenging for the NXT champion being shipped. And in this match, Karrion Kross defeated Damian Priest by pinfall, and this, I believe, was actually Damian Priest's final match in NXT. Obviously, before he went back with Finn Balor and Carmelo Hayes. Next match is actually an underrated match. It's not Dragon Lee. Gran Metalik versus Santos Escobar. And before Santos was with the, is where he is right now, he was a beast in NXT. Seriously, go watch Santos in NXT. He was awesome. Then we got the return of Xia Li now. Xia Li was a women's superstar who wasn't on the main roster, but then left. Also, is it just me or does this guy look like EC3? Next up is one of my favorite matches on the card. It's Rhea Ripley vs Raquel Gonzalez. Now, before these two kept on beating each other up on the main roster, they were down in NXT beating each other up. And before Rhea Ripley became mommy, she was one step closer to going up to the main roster. And this would also be Rhea Ripley's final match as a full-time on NXT. And this match, Raquel Gonzalez, not Raquel Rodriguez, actually won and defeated Rhea Ripley. And this was actually a last woman standing match. And she put her through the stage, which was flippin' amazing. Seriously, give that match a watch. It was awesome. Next up, we had a segment about The Way. Now, The Way was a full-group faction which was led by John Gargano. It was John Gargano, Cancellated, Austin, and Ihara. And again, right before they were all where they are today, they were back as a group. And Heel Johnny, man. Heel Johnny is cool nowadays, but this Heel Johnny was a god. This segment eventually got interrupted by Shotzi, who would eventually partner up with Kushida, who you may know from TNA, to team up and take on The Way. This would also lead to Dexter Lumis getting involved by ringing the bell, in which kickstarted my favorite feud in NXT right next to Gargano and Ciampa. Shotzi and Kushida end up winning the match, and then let's move on. So now, with all these matches, you think okay, how could this card possibly get better or not impressed? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you my my favorite match in NXT history. I present to you Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Championship at this show. This match is flippin' amazing. Now, I just want to say, before Finn Balor ever was in Judgment Day, before he was with Dr. Mysterio, before he was doing anything on the main roster, he was a beast on NXT, constantly being there week after week, fighting after fighting anyone who stood in his way. And Kyle O'Reilly, this was his night to prove that he wasn't just a tag partner. To bring out the Ring of Honor Kyle O'Reilly that was never seen to be and challenged for the NXT Championship against Finn Balor. They did have a good match at NXT TakeOver 31, but this match is on a whole nother level. Heck, I'm not actually going to say anything about this match. I'm not going to spoil it. I want y'all, yes, y'all, to go watch this match. You will not be disappointed. It is the best match in NXT history, in my opinion. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Happy New Year, and I'm out. Deuces. Ooses.